Minecraft has just announced the 1.19 Minecraft update, which is going to be the wild update. Now, that includes significant renovations to certain recently not updated biomes that have been quite just standing there. So that included the swamp. Now, the swamp was released like 10 years ago and it hasn't been updated since, with just the addition of the witch's hut and the black cat. But Minecraft has just recently announced that they will be adding a new biome variation toward the swamp, which is called the mangrove. And I'm an impatient kid, so I think you all know by the title. So let's just get right onto it. So we're in the time lapse, and I actually needed to design the first mangrove tree in order to actually make the rest. So I decided to go with this good Minecrafty looking tree, and I added leaves that look similar to the original swamp leaves that you see throughout the original swamp. Now, the branches were hard to replicate because they're mostly covered, so I ended up not really going with the branches at all because it was pretty covered up anyways, so, and pretty small anyways, so I just went full on with the leaves. Now, as you can clearly see, I continued by replicating that same style over and over again throughout the the edges of the swamp hills, and yeah, I added vines and a little bit of glowberries just to add light to the area. But I'll catch you up in a bit, so goodbye for now. But as we approach the skylight view of the mangrove biome, it looks really well in my opinion. And yeah, it looks amazing. It can actually fit a player through the holes of the roots, or the space in between the root and the trunk. So it looks pretty good, it functions pretty good, and I think I can continue. So I'll catch you up in a bit during the outro and the cinematics. And right in front of me is the lovely mangrove swamp. which I love dearly. Now, let's actually go to the most starter tree, like the beginning of it all. And this is the start of the mangrove biome, mini biome prototype that I had going around this lake, and it looks pretty good. It's missing a bit of leaves at the top, but it looks lovely in my opinion, and it should stay. Like, this type of like boat functionality, just by going through this area and probably going squeezing through this area, and then you go around here and then you move right over here. This is why I love the mangrove so much. It's basically like a boat parkour obstacle course where you need to go through all these like loops in order to finish the so-called loop or course, or boat course, boat race, whatever. But the main thing that I love about this build is the fact that I used this little connecting thing that goes around to most of the middle section, well, literally all of the middle section of the mangrove biome, and it makes such a good atmosphere. Plus all these glowberries and vines add this huge vegetation effect. Now, the mossy carpets and the moss actually represent algae, in my opinion, and I think that might be a dumb move or something, but it looks lovely, so I'll keep it. Now, the main reason why I was able to have these swamp mangroves in the water look not so awkward was mainly because of the stumps that was extending and expanding the trunk by 2 or 3 blocks outward, and it inevitably made this stabilized structure that is actually sustaining against the currents of the water or the swamp's large mud or something else in particular, like frogs or insects, and it looks very natural in my opinion. Also, lily pads. Lily pads are everywhere, mainly because the frogs will jump on them. And I need it to be as versatile as possible because they will be jumping everywhere. And yeah, it looks pretty good. It is pretty good. And I can't wait what Mojang does for next year's Wild update for 1.19. And as we all know, a build wouldn't be as complete if we didn't add any cinematics. So let's just plop them in right now and see how you guys like them. Anyways, I hope you all have a good day, and goodbye for now.